Okay.
Make sure everything that needs to be tagged is tagged
Yes.
properly.
Yes. We need to start taking our store back, right? Do you know what I mean by that? We're seeing a lot of our merchandise going out of this building, right? Our theft is really high, our shortage is really high. I want to take our store back, okay? We want to make it as difficult as possible for any of the goods leaving this store the way they're not supposed to be, okay? And this is tagging, all right? The idea came up in our shortage meeting. We're gonna call it Tag It Tuesday, all right? Usually it's a little slow in the beginning, in the morning. There's not as many picks. Our workload is down a little bit. So when you guys go back to your areas, okay, I want you to just look at an area. For instance, second floor, active, right? A really high shortage area, right? The dollars were huge in Nike and whatnot. I want you to just go through there as customers are going to file into the building. Just make sure that we're tagged and we're tagged properly, okay? Now you guys are familiar with our tags, correct? Do you know the names of them?
No.
Okay, so we have a couple different tags to go over. This is your Hawkeye, right, Tom?
One Hawkeye tag. Everybody take a look at it. Here you go. Pass it around. Who wants to pass it around?
Right.
That's a Hawkeye tag. This here's a pin that goes with it.
Yep.
This is the only pin that goes with that Hawkeye tag. Pass it around. Don't stick yourself. It's quite sharp.
Screamer tag. That's in the store as well.
Has anybody ever heard one of these things go off? They're annoying. Believe me, if one of our items that has a screamer tag goes out the door, you're going to notice it. Name anybody. Give me one example of a garment. What vendor gets a screamer tag? Anybody?
Polo.
No.
Only one, right? You got it. Who said that?
North Face. Free people, right? All are free. Who said free people? You're absolutely correct. Free people. Here, pass this around. That's your screamer tag.
Now, if we run out, because we don't have a lot of screamer tags, we go to the next best one, which is Hawkeye, okay? Hawkeye is our best tag, right? Best tag, hardest to get off. It is also filled with ink, which leads me to the next tag, which is a regular ink tag, okay? We have these in the building too. Some of our Target departments have an ink tag on them. These two, Hawkeye and ink, have ink in them. When we secure them to the garment, where should they go?
Left-hand side,
Yes.
Inside.
on the seam.
Did I hear on the seam?
On the
over there?
seam.
On the
Okay.
seam, and they are supposed to be on the outside of the garment. Why?
See all the nasty that's gonna come out of there.
Right, it's a deterrent,
Excellent.
right?
Excellent.
It's a deterrent. Can I have my props, please? It's a deterrent, so we want them to say, I don't want to steal this merchandise because why? It's going to stain the garment when we're trying to take it off. So you see our polo here, right? It's on the side. It's on the outside. If that's on the inside, defeats the purpose, right? So we got to make sure when we're using our inks and our Hawkeyes that the ink is on the outside. The other thing you notice with polo, right? I brought two little things here with polo, right? There's our Hawkeye in the seam, flat. It's always in the neck. We got on our jeans, right? We don't want to tag anything low, right? Down here, because what can they do?
Cut it off.
They can just pull it right off and it defeats the purpose. You want to go halfway up your arm. So as you're going around, you see a Nike shirt. We're not going to tag it way down here. We want to get it up to the top, right? So it's harder for them. We want to make it hard. Some of our other garments, high shortage areas.
Michael Kors.
That's free, people.
There you go.
We got a Hawkeye on it.
Hawkeyes are okay on free people.
Free people.
Remember, if you don't have a screamer tag,
Nike.
you can put a Hawkeye on it.
Nike, and some special things with Nike. You guys have seen these cables? We're starting to put cables on it. All the Nike tops get cables. We're trying to make it more difficult. Couple things with cables, right? Here's an example. You go up the middle of the garment and out the sleeve, okay? Men's, women's, Nike. When you are collecting these and you're selling an item to a customer, I just would like you guys just to wrap it up like that. Takes 2 seconds, like that, right? And then you can put it with your Sensos. just so they don't get get tangled when they come back to the dock. They make a mess, okay? And it's just a little easier for us to do it. But you can see we got to think outside the box and try different things. All right, here's your men's suit, right? A regular tag. Now, a majority of the merchandise is what we call regular tag. What's a regular tag?
The gray one.
Those great things.
Gray one and a pin, okay? And this goes on the outside. Why does this go on the outside?
Visible. Makes it invisible.
And also, it makes it easier to take it off when you,
Yup.
even when you are a salesperson and you actually take it off.
Yup.
It's on the inside, it's not.
Right. You're missing one big thing though. Why is this on the outside? Sets the things off at the doors, right?
Yeah.
If it's on the inside of the garment,
Oh, it's
it
covered.
blocks. It's not going to set the things off at all the doors. How many people have gone on the elevator and I have sensors in my pocket and those things are ringing? So you got to make sure that these are on the outside. Now, there's a security process, a sheet called MMPS. That shows our standards for the store. I will get that out to you guys. It's a sheet. We're going to make it up. It's going to tell you what areas get what tags, just to have at the register. We're going to simplify it a little bit and list Hawkeye, Inc., regular, just so you guys are all on the same page and you know what to tag what with. Right now, you're going to just have to go to your department and look and see what it is, or call a manager, and we'll let you know. Most of you guys know what needs to be tagged in your departments. Now, big issue. We handle returns, correct? We can handle returns in the whole building, correct? A third of our returns go to at your service now, which is good. A third of our returns go to Men's Mega, right? Very big return rate at a regular register. We can return anywhere. What should we do with a garment that gets returned? Say a piece of polo.
Tag it right away.
Tag it, right? And when we get audited on tagging, we can tell if it's returned because 90% of the time it has a CRL label on it, right? So we can kind of monitor, hey, these returns are not getting tagged. For now, and what we should do, any return that comes into the building that you get, throw a Hawkeye in it. All right, don't worry about the other types of tags. Throw our best, and when we had our shortage visit a couple weeks ago, that's what they wanted us to do. Just throw a Hawkeye in it. If you need tags, come see us on the dock. I will get you tags, okay? We tag all the goods coming into the building, okay? But I can't do returns. That's up to you guys, right? That would be critical for you guys to do. Another thing, thinking about tagging, do we know what these are? Lanyards.
Anybody know the proper name for that?
Lanyard.
Lanyards,
Right? A handbag, right? 75 and up. That's what we have to tag at on the dock. You get a return, that's what you have to do. We always choose a metal grommet. Right, Jimmy?
Yeah.
What if we tag? Right.
That's right. You always want to put it on something on that handbag that you're not going to be able to take it off.
They can cut it. We don't want it on the strap. We want to make it as difficult as possible. Right? Any questions, call us, okay? I just wanted to show you that. Here's an example. We don't have a metal grommet on that bag at all. See that? We don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. You have to do it there.
But notice this here does not have
It's
a
a-
buckle on it.
it's a
okay?
fixed, yeah.
It's a fixed strap. You can put it on the strap, okay? If it has a buckle, then you're going to figure out something else. Then you're going to look for that metal grommet or something like that to put your lanyard and your sensor on.
Now, when you go back to your departments, I'm not saying, oh, there's a customer over here. I'm not going to wait on them. I got to tag. Obviously, you're going to wait on your customer, right? Cosmetics, you're going to be tagging, right? So, it's just in between, half an hour. We want to take our store back. That should be our mantra, really, There's a lot of theft going on in this building, and we need to stop. We spend all this time, all of you spend all this time getting the goods in the building, getting them ready for our customers. Just to walk out the door, it has to end. It has to stop, and we can't do it alone. And there's some changes going on with AP and shortage, and we're trying to think outside the box. So every Tuesday we're gonna call, what is it called?
Tag Up Tuesday.
There we go, right? Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Anybody have any questions?
Did you do the spider cables?
Now spider, very good.
Yeah,
Yes,
good
I
question.
brought a prop.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show you guys. See, we tag, for those of you that don't work on the 3rd floor, and you get a return in Macy Women, right? $200 and above. We tag comforters, right? Right when they come off. Through the zipper and through the plastic, okay? Just so they can't undo it, and it secures the thing. Because what happens if this is $400 and it walks out our door, right? We lose 400 bucks. So we want to make sure we're tagging that correctly. Now, spider tags. Perfect example. I took this off the selling floor, upstairs in housewares. Do you see that? What is that right there?
CRF.
What does that signify?
Return.
Did we do it right? Did we get a thing on there?
Nope.
Right. So then the shortage auditor comes and he's walking about housewares and he's auditing and we spent all this work tagging everything and he looks and he goes, oh, look what happened. We don't want that. Spider tags. Right? Who's worked with these before? Who's my 3rd floor people?
I don't
Right? You'll see smaller ones on the 1st floor for our electronics, right? Little tinier ones, all right? These buggers drive me crazy. I have a lot less hair. When you take them off, you want to make sure that you spin and they should come back to me on the dock or go in your tags just like that. Because you know what happens when they're out like this?
To get tagged.
Letiza, what happens when they're like this? They get a big bullwinkle knot. It's really, really bad, okay? It's really bad. And this gets tagged, they're a little tricky. Gonna put me on the spot here. Right? They're a little tricky.
Yep, there you go. Now watch. See, he's gonna tighten that up. Right?
And do you see how I'm doing it on the sides? Why am I doing it on the sides?
So you can stack the box.
Hey!
Nice.
What in housewares would get these?
Nature appliances.
Measure appliances. What is that?
Obviously, you don't want one of these. That's a little loose, and I hit the button. You just spin the top
go.
to get it tight, and that ain't gonna come off. You see that? And it's on the side, so you can stack it, just like Letiza said, right? You put it on the top, then you can't do it. And it's all wobbly. And housewares, KitchenAid, big cookware, right, Rob? What else? Dyson vacuums. What if a $400 Dyson vacuum walks out of the building? Oh, mamma mia. Right? We got to make sure all that. So, what else do we got? I mean, that pretty much ends it. I know we got to open the stores. Anybody have any questions?
I have a question. Some of the customers few that I noticed, they come home with a tag and they have a receipt.
Yep.
Because I told them, in order for me to take out the tag on the clothes, I need to see the receipt.
Yep.
And they have the receipt, but how did they get out?
Well,
They said they did not notice that it was
if the
delivered.
buzzer goes off and they don't hear it or they don't realize, boom, they're gone. You know, that's why a lot, like our examples here, that's why we're always putting it on the same side for you guys. 95% of the time it's the side, the left side, like you said, and on the side where the tag is when it's on the side. It's always on that left side. So if you were to wear it and turn it around, all right, it's on that side.
But like you said too, sometimes when we're folding the stuff and putting it in the bags, that causes the Sensormatic won't go off because
Yes.
the tags are like folded into the
Some
clothes.
are the
So that's how they make it out
wear the
sometimes.
item for the special
Oh, yeah.
occasion. I could not wear it because we
Yeah,
have that.
that does happen.
And I
So we have to be careful.
Now, one
It happens with the dresses. Yeah.
One more very important thing, any of you who are at a register and you get a garment and you de-tag it, okay, and you send the customer, you thank the customer, you don't have a nice day and all that, what do you do with your tags, right? Every register has got some kind of bin like this here. One side for the Senso tags, one side for the pins. What we don't want to do, please, what we don't want to do is take this after you've sold your merchandise and go like this
together.
and put it together, because now it is called a what?
Mistake.
Right, it's a mistake. You know why? Because now we have got bins and bins full of these mistakes here. You know what we gotta do? We gotta now take one of our guys, take the time out to go over to a machine and unhook them. That's a waste of time. So please, do not put your
Leave them
Sensos
separate.
with the pins back together again, please.
All right,
Very,
I'm
very
sorry it
important.
took too long. Always getting mad at me. Thank you very much. We'll
Thank
see you next
you.
Tuesday.